Here we are live with this edition of School Police Talk. We have a great special guest. Please introduce yourself and tell us what you do for the Clark County School District, please.
Okay, well, I'm Tanya Jones, and I'm a Clark County School District Police Department social worker. And basically, we help with mental health, and we help our students and our staff with mental health resources and lowering down the violence in Las Vegas.
And so one of the things that I want to start off with is this. I know the last time that the social workers were on School Police Talk, we talked about the safe voice. And I know when we left, it was one of the things that we sort of touched on, but we really didn't go into depth. So explain to me about safe voice and who can call safe voice and things of that nature.
Anybody and everybody can call Safe Voice. And so basically what happens is it's anonymous. And so it comes through, it matters on the level of, what they're reporting, if it goes over to Metro. And I looked over at one of our officers that's over here. And so Safe Voice, so it matters on the level, of the situation, but it goes over to our local law enforcement. And it goes over to our CCSD PD dispatch. And so local law enforcement, for instance, if one child calls in and states that, they're having suicide, thoughts of suicide, and then we send officers out to the home, our dispatchers send officers out to the home so they can receive assistance. So it's see something, say something. So it goes to different entities, and basically it's how, like for instance, if someone sees a gun, if someone sees something on campus, if it's mental health, whatever it is, that's what Safe Voice is. See something, say something.
And it's very important because, the thing is that, we always see all these programs about the snitching and the this and all that. But, listen, at the end of the day, a child and or young adult is going to the school because they're going there for an education.
That's right.
And so, there's a level of protection for the teachers and, substitute teachers and the people that work there that are not teachers, that these type of resources are very, very important because it's not just for the protection of just you, it's for the protection of everyone.
That's right, that's right.
Well, Lieutenant, thank you very much for joining us. Not all the time you can tell, like, please say, to a lieutenant, please just go over and sit down, you know what I mean? Thank you very much for being here.
Well, you guys were talking about the special relationship
Yes.
with the law enforcement and our social workers.
Yes.
And being with the department for 21 years, I've been able to take advantage of that program that we've had now for, 6, 7 years? How long have you guys been with us?
About 5 years, yes.
About 5 years now. It's a wonderful thing to be out and helping our kids in this way. We want to be able to do more for them than just issue a citation or arrest or anything like that. So when we show up to these calls for service and we're able to notice that they have needs outside of just their behavioral issues, and we're able to call our social workers, it is a relief because we're knowing we're giving them that wraparound care that that they deserve. A lot of the behavioral issues that we're dealing with are because families have those challenges that you were talking about in their home life, and we're able to get them hooked up with our social workers. So it is a tool and a resource that we are happy to have, and we're thrilled that we have 6 total now.
Yes.
6. When we first started, we only had 1. And we were calling her all over the valley, but since then they've grown, and not only are we able to call them out for our officers dealing with situations in the schools, we're also able to lean on them, as you guys referred to earlier, when we're dealing with certain things. So they are a tremendous support to our law enforcement daily activities.
And it's very important. Maybe my life wasn't good growing up and I want to make myself better, or maybe I would love to be in that profession. And so it's very important. And so, that's why I appreciate you, taking the time to come on and spend time with us. Okay?
Thank you.
Well, thank you for bringing us on so we
Yes.
can talk about
Was
these
that good?
issues. Yes, thank
All
you
right,
so
good.
much. Thank you.
So now we're going to turn towards this camera. Okay, not everybody that's working here because they're not coming on. And make sure you wave at everybody, okay? Say thank you. See you later.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.